Okay, here we are. We'll pull this down. We are here at Greenbrier Cemetery. We're just going to do a walkthrough, and I will run the necrophonic in a bit, powerless and EMF, and see what we get. And we'll probably, depending on how it goes, we'll go on up to Adams in a little bit. These are my partners in crime. Everybody getting set up. You're hissing. What you done did?
Me.
Okay, I'd say let's wander around for about 10-15 minutes and see what footage we get, okay? And remember to turn slow, because it's amplified.
Oh, weird.
Somebody weird. Trying to talk to you.
Oh, weird. This is it.
Hello?
Hello? It's interesting to me when you come to the older cemeteries how they'll be facing different ways. I might show you here. Sun, but this one's facing the other way. We come in peace, any spirits that are here. Let me get my, if I can get hold of it, a digital recorder. Okay, and this is Lindy, Sunday, at Greenbrier Cemetery. This is an old one over here. Look at this, guys. It's pretty toasty today, but it's not bad in the shade. I've got to come over here to look at this. That is so old. The moss has grown over it. The hissing is the walkies. Okay. Look at that. That is not the walkie. It is the spirit box just popped on. Isn't that interesting? Turn it back off. I'm not ready for you quite yet. That is so old. See Marie get brush and clean stuff off. But this one is so weathered, I doubt there's anything left. So whoever's beneath this, I truly hope you rest in peace. A tip to keep in mind, walking through cemeteries, guys, anybody that gets out to do this, when you find the older ones, be very careful. It's not just a matter of respect to avoid walking over a grave. they didn't have vaults. Nowadays, when you bury somebody in the ground, they have a huge vault that is placed over the casket to protect it longer. So the casket, before they did that, the caskets, when they buried people in them, the weather with all the water coming in would rot them, and you could walk across one and it give way, you wind up with a broken leg. Wind up really hurt. So be very careful. So it's respect and also common sense to protect yourself. I've got my digital recorder going, and I'm just going to let it run, and I will check it whenever we get home. Go through it. This Mom. So now that would be the footstone down there. 1988. Unusual. And so long ago to see it like that, isn't it? Never know what you'll find. Wonder how long this has been like that. It's a beautiful, peaceful, older cemetery. Go make my way over there. That's interesting. Man, these are some old stones, people. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. I wonder if there used to at one time be stone here. It's gone now. Maybe got destroyed. Stone. Looks like it might have at one time been enclosed. Now see how this is facing that way, and then these are this way. It's a bit confusing, isn't it? Look at these. Wow. Died. Born March 21st, 1874. Died June 27th, 1959 at rest. Eleazar Cobb Rice. Let me get back this way so that I don't walk on the grave. Then we've got Mary Rice Light, October 26, 1865 to August 7th, 1957. Wow. Gone but not forgotten. Come over here. Look, this is beautiful. Can you imagine this? To get something like this, these people had some money. It costs you a fortune even today to do something like this. Let me see if I can make out what it says. I see September 7th, 1893 to October. I'm thinking it says the 4th, 1918? Yeah, 1918. But I cannot make out the name. Emma Morris, the last name. Harvey. Not sure. I think it's Harvey. I can't make out the first name. Come around here. Wow. There'll be a lot of noise on my digital right now because I moved it in my hand. So. Okay. It's just interesting to me the way they buried them in different directions. I would have thought there would have been standard face one direction, but not so. Now look, this is what drew me over here. So this to me looks to be the original part of the cemetery. And this house is old. Died in 1917. The other one died in 1919. Let me see. Rob? I think it's Robert. It's hard to see. Let me see if I can turn that on. If it'll pick it up at all. Althauser, 1876 to 1917 for the top one. The bottom one, it's Althauser is the last name. 1884 to 1919 it looks like. Rest in peace. There's another one at the top. 1912 was the date that passed away. 1844 to 1912 for the top one. I think next time I come here, I'm going to do like Marie. I'm going to get a brush. See if I can clean some of that off. This is history to me. This is precious. Yep, Althauser. Yay me. I figured the name out right. But it's hard to see the first names. Look down over there. That's Anthony. We all call him Trotter. My future son-in-law down there with my daughter Naomi. Oh. This one has been knocked off its base, and somebody set it back up, but not straight. Okay, now I like these older ones. Plus, it's in the shade and cooler. So let's see here. Well, let me look at this one before I get set up. Eugene Blackburn. Let me see. June 1950. A little bud of love. To something. Hard to see. Let me angle this down so you guys can see that. Okay, now, and I'm standing off to the side. I just got the camera over here, so don't panic. I had to reach over to get that. Now, let's set up right here. Get my camera steady. Let me extend the leg so I can raise it. Bear with me, guys. So I've got it on a tripod, so I have to lift the legs down. Just head them up, make it easier to carry. One more. Okay. Now, here. Alright, just put the recorder down on top of this headstone. Make sure that I'm in frame. Okay. Takes a moment to set up. I'm going to put K2 here. My phone's in my bag here, so it'll probably go off too when I turn this on, because this is a Bluetooth speaker. Let's see.
Power on. Bluetooth connected.
Okay. Let everything settle for a moment. My name is Lindy. I greet you in peace, meaning no harm. I come out of respect. Is there any spirit here wandering around that would like to speak at this time? If there is anyone here, you can come up to these black boxes. This one will record your voice. This one could potentially register your presence if you touch it. And this one has energy that you can potentially use to form words. These are just our way of trying to communicate with you on the other side of the veil. And if y'all hear anything, let me know in the comments below. Is there anybody with the last name Blackburn here? Or the last name of Doris or Greer? This is the area that I am in. Excuse me. Well, I burp, does that count? I'm going to go for another minute with this. And then I will fire up the necrophonic to see if we get anything with that. Again, my name is Lindy. Is there anyone here with me right now? Can you try to talk to me? I did it again. I did it again. I can't tell if it's on. Let's see here. Let's see. It is so bright out here I cannot see. If something is on. Okay. Alright. I cannot see this external mic enough because I'm just using the camera mic and I don't know how well it's going to do. So I'll try to edit out this part of it. Okay. What am I talking about? That's what it sounded like it said. Okay. I'm going to turn this off now. I'm going to fire up the necrophonic app. Here we go. Here we go. Is there anyone here with me now in spirit form? My name is Lindy. Can you give me your name if you are here? Dead, yes. See, this thing doesn't go all the time, people. That's why I think there's something to this app that has bursts of noises, potentially words, and then silence. Again, I'm standing beside the graves of somebody from the Blackburn family, several people, Doris and Greer. There's also Nunley off away from me here. These are the older graves. Are any of you here? I love your face, Dave. I heard something whisper. Now, my daughter has never heard the necrophonic yet, so she is tripping out right now.
It's a little creepy. It's a little creepy.
Now, I'm going to show you something with this name. Because this is Bluetooth, This isn't quite as if when I put a new battery in the ghost meter, it's going to be a lot stronger. But this, when you get a pro rub, it'll be on there, and sometimes it'll pick up. See the phone, because it's transmitting, and it'll pick up that frequency a little bit. So you have to be careful with the K2. Make sure it's away from stuff, and that way you'll know that the reading you get is more accurate. But you would know, dealing with electronics, you have to be careful. When I get home, I'll be going through this. I've got my voice recorder going. I'll have to go through all of that. This is why it takes days for people to get their stuff uploaded on YouTube. Because they're trying to go through.
Are you recording now?
Yeah, I'm
You're
recording.
going to have to go through this, explaining editing.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people who do this and they don't understand sometimes why it takes so long. Or they don't know what they're about to come into. So it's like a heads up. Get ready. Plus, I want everybody to know that I am straight. I'm not going to be pulling any crap, faking stuff. Not that I judge anybody does, because that's their thing. They're doing entertainment, you know. But I'm serious. I really want to. Okay, I'm about to end this session, and we'll see when I get home and go through this. If maybe there's something. And I will be back again, because I'll be coming here several times to touch base with you, and maybe you get used to me and we communicate better. You have to build a relationship a lot of times. Thank you for anybody that may have spoken to us. Stop. And
I heard come. Like, come back.
Power off.
okay. All right, I think what we want to do, because it's already about almost 3:30. Did y'all get some footage?
A little bit.
Okay.
That's supposed to say like B-rolls.
Yeah. Isn't it awesome? Those old ones.
Like, I don't know where the path ends, so I'm like,
Kind of walk right in the middle.
I know, I keep like,
Yeah. Well, that's smart. This is what I was saying on my video earlier, Nay. You have to be extra careful, not just out of respect, but the older graves, they didn't
They'll
have
sink
vaults. Yeah, because it was just a casket in the
Yep.
ground, and they rot
And it's
over
rotted.
time, and it'll collapse.
I know a lot of them you can kind of see where the
Yeah,
grass-
you can see. That's why you see all these dips and stuff. So it's better to be respectful and careful.
I'm surprised that these graves aren't older than they are.
Yeah, those look pretty old right there.
They
There's
look old. This one is 1893.
this one, they died in the early 1900s, 1915. So this is old.
This one is the end when the person died. We're recording it. 1918.
Okay, I'm going to stop this. Get it turned. There we go. All right.
Yeah, like look at this one right here. See how sunken that is?
It's gonna get washed out.
What I want to do now, while we've got some time, is to go on up to Adams.
Okay.
So let me get on my
Are we going to
paraphernalias.
Bellwitch Cemetery?
We'll go up there.
Do you remember when we did the Ouija board on the
Y'all did a Ouija board?
on the bridge?
Oh my.
And then for a second, the car had a problem starting.
Same bridge that we had, same issue when I was a kid.
Yeah, and then like there was like literally a freaking. I think somebody like put their handprint on the truck without even noticing, or the car, whatever we were in. Probably the bug.
Okay.
There was a handprint on the outside, but I think it's just somebody's greasy handprint that had touched the window before. It was just so weird because we all went to the cabins and everything. That's when we was just friends.
Y'all more than friends now.
Best friends.
Yes.
He's taken, ladies. Sorry.
We're going to carefully walk back over to the old truck.
God, imagine having to run a lawnmower over this.
Very carefully and respectfully. Okay, I'm going to pause this and I'll start it back up when we get rolling.